Hey guys, it's Ben, the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a educational video that is also a controversial video if you believe in any way that any coin, however bad it looks, should not be chemically treated to try to remove gunk, filth, layers of disgustingness. If you don't think that should ever happen, a coin should be left to its own demise, then don't watch this video. If you would like to know more about what actually happens behind the veil when it comes to coin conservation and coin restoration, this is a small video about that topic. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you one way that coin dealers and collectors take gunk off of copper coins. So the metals, gold, silver, and copper all interact differently with different things. They're different compounds, and so they have different reactions to things like carbon and paper and oxygen. And so you will see that gold is very resilient and does not tarnish as quickly as silver or copper, and copper especially gets lots of stuff on it. So, what I'm going to show you is something called Coin Care, which used to be called Blue Ribbon. It is not the same material that it used to be. It used to have some different chemicals in it that I believe the term were carcinogens, and therefore they got removed from the chemical compound to be able to make them viable again in the marketplace. I do believe that they are similar to what you would find in like the old school gun cleaners, gun solvents. It's a similar compound. All the chemists out there probably know more about that. I just wanted to show off like this cool old box, really. That was the only point of having this around, right? So, for those of you who think that you shouldn't ever restore coins, PCGS and NGC restore coins, conserve coins, and also some of America's most famous coins. Like this is from what's known as the Ship of Gold, the 1857 wreck of the USS Central America. And you got to realize that, wow, get out of the picture, Ben. All right. The coins went from that to that. And that's a huge difference. And it didn't happen because they just washed them off with water and it just came off. That's not how that occurred. So coin restoration is very, very controversial in the marketplace because there's people who believe that you should never do anything about a coin and just leave it alone. But I'm going to show you right now what it looks like on copper coins to use some coin care or blue ribbon. All right, guys, the first things first, I want you to not try this at home. This is just for an example, so you can see kind of what people look at and what to look for. You'll see these two large cents both came out of old manila envelopes, and oftentimes if you take coins out of old Whitman albums, they'll have this kind of just kind of grungy look. There's a layer of something on top of the coin, and so it's kind of hard to tell. I think from the video it's kind of hard to tell. I know that in person, and for me it's easy to tell, and it's easy to just to see the gunk on there. But on these, if you put the coin at an angle, oh, you can see it turn green. There, that's got a heavy layer of stuff. That real thick stuff around the dates, that might not come off. The other thing you want to know right away about this is you don't want to use any of this on silver coins or gold coins. This is really designed for copper. And one of the things that you're going to see is that with these coins, as the stuff comes off, when you have to dry it, you're not going to like what you see. I'm just warning you right now. So this just has a little bit of the coin cure on it, and you can see it's just real wet and bright and shiny looking, right? So I'm just going to do half the coin for now. Be like two-face or something, right? So right now it's just real glossy looking. So one of the things that's going to happen is that has to come off. And this is the part that's going to make everyone super uber uncomfortable, because I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to wipe it off. And what you'll see is, especially on this edge here, see all that green? That is physically removing gunk from the coin. Gunk is the technical term. All right, so maybe it's not a technical term, but it does come off. Now, one of the things you'll see, there's a famous copper dealer who, wherever you go, all his he has these cloths laying around in the back. With this, he's got these out in the open, unabashedly, unashamedly taking all of the old green stuff off of the copper coins. And he's still widely accepted. It's really funny how that works. So now I want to look a little bit closer at the coin, and you can see some of the differences in the surface. That's a good shot right there. You can see now how all of that darkened area on the left hand of the coin is not just some type of natural toning. It's actually stuff that is sitting on the surface of the coin. And then the rim, that's actually a nice original copper look. And on the other side has this dull film over it. Same thing on this side. What you're going to see is, now you know that that left hand side, what I meant by that just kind of like faded look, that is a layer of junk and gunk. Now you can see here that the right side of the coin looks nice, but down here at the bottom near the date, you can see it's actually still wet. So one of the things that you have to be able to do is get all of it off, and you never know exactly how they're going to turn out. Now you remember this one had the real thick stuff around the date and the stars, and I do not know whether or not that will come off. So one of the things over the years that I've done is, just like a lot of people, is I've experimented with, you get cheap coins in, right? You get just old collections of Lincoln cents in, and they'll be in old albums and holders, and you just experiment and you see what type of the coin, what the coin looks like before and what it looks after. And so I've known guys who are very talented at restoring coins and making them look original. And then, of course, the follow-up question, see all the green stuff? The follow-up question is always, will the coin still get graded? Maybe I'll finish up with this 1854 cent and send it in. Now you'll see on this 1851, there is probably still a little bit of residue there, mostly dirt, but dirt isn't a problem on coins. It's the green stuff, it's the film, that's the yucky stuff that you got to get off there, otherwise it will not get certified. And just a reminder, NGC and PCGS both do this with coins. They take coins and they conserve them. It is simply behind the veil of professionalism and like the secret sauce. So anyway, I will probably finish these up and send this 1854 in for grading if I don't have any residue on it, and we'll see if it comes back for grading. Thanks for watching. I'm Ben, the Coin Geek. You can comment in the box below, and you can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner, and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.